just noticed that the trade that I had has hit take profit, and the analysis was pretty simple and straightforward right now on this US30 trade. From this point to that point, I had a push to the downside to a point of interest. We had a complete rejection right over here. As soon as I saw this, I entered the market right at this level. I am up plus 3% on this account, and Mondays are trap days, so I don't really want to trade a lot. But right now we're about to go out for dinner with the rest of the fam, and I will take you guys along. The night is over. It's gone now. He's heading home. Good morning. It's a lovely Tuesday, and I have an interesting email. The heading is Trading Ethics and Standards Notification. To maintain responsible and sustainable trading, we recommend the following guidelines. Margin usage, we recommend utilizing a 20 to 30% margin with a strict maximum cumulative margin usage of 70%. To clarify, the warning you received is due to high margin usage across your trades, not specifically related to your lot size. Once a formal warning is issued, any further violations of the margin guideline, whether on existing or future accounts, will result in immediate account termination. No further warnings will be provided, and the termination will occur without additional notice if the violation persists. Man, oh man, I overlooked this rule, right? I did not, like I said, I made a rookie mistake. This is what most people do. That's exactly what I did. I'm focusing only on the daily drawdown limit and the overall drawdown limit, and obviously risk management and stuff like that, but overlooking these little tiny details that these prop firms have, and that is my mistake. When I was trading Bitcoin itself takes mad margin, right? So my Bitcoin trades are the ones that had crazy margin, where I would use like 92% off the margin. So that's really high. Yes, that's gotta change, right? So I think I won't be trading Bitcoin on any prop firm challenges at all, because they're going to require a lot of margin, and for me to make profit from a single trade, I would need to use at least 0.5 lot size. So Bitcoin is going to be a no-no on my prop firm challenge accounts, well, at least on funded next. Well, this low-key is kind of like a ridiculous rule, because at the end of the day, that's the reason why I'm using a prop firm, right? So that I have larger capital to be able to use more margin, right? If I wanted to use less margin, I might as well just stick to my $10,000 account and stick to that, you know. But anyway, it is what it is. It's their prop firm. They do what they want. If you don't like their rules, then you go and find or make your own prop firm, whatever. So I don't really have much to say about that. If it doesn't work for me, I don't have to use their prop firm. But since I'm using it, I have to actually go and follow their rules, right? So from today onwards, I'm not going to be using a margin that exceeds the 30% margin that they allow. And yes, great way to start my morning. I'm lifted $2,000 to pass this account. 20 trades that I've taken, and you can see the time that I did have crazy losses right over there, but then I did come back from those losses, and we're currently sitting in profit. Anyway, that's totally fine. You can see it's around 10 o'clock, and I want to get my, okay, it's 11 o'clock. Actually, it's not 10 o'clock, right? Okay, 3 minutes to 11. I might as well get my day started. We're gonna have a fun day today. There are a lot of things to be done. I have to go shopping with my brother so that he can grab a few things, and we also have to go out. We have a couple of things to do actually, and after that, yeah, there's a lot to be done. So see you guys probably during the New York session when I start trading and looking for a signal for the inner circle. But other than that, let's go. So we just came out to eat at our usual spot. I really like this spot, and I'm looking at the market right now. We have just closed the gap. We're having a gap here on NASDAQ, and you know the gap strategy. We are supposed to shoot up to the top. I have dropped this setup in the free signal group. It's it's a Tuesday. I actually thought it's already a new day, because I remember I made a clip in the morning, and right now we're gonna wait for just a few minutes and see what the market then does. So we're just having pasta, and I'm trying out a different tea today, and it's crazy. Look at how it looks. I hope it tastes nice. Tastes like tea. Okay, so we're done with this. I still haven't touched this tea because I'm actually scared of it.
Oh my gosh.
Is it that nice? It just tastes like fish. We're just gonna finish up our dinner here. And what are you gonna do when you get home?
Bath, watch a movie, work on my store,
And
lots of things to do.
yeah, we're gonna work on a store. This is a store here. Make sure you check it out, guys. There's a link. Go and buy something from them. Yeah, you say you came from me, okay? But anyway, that's about it. We don't have much of an update here other than I need to get home. So I'll see you guys when I get home. That's if I have the energy to vlog, or I'll see you guys tomorrow when we actually jump into a trade. It's a lovely Wednesday, almost about the New York Stock Exchange market to open. I have beautiful news for you guys, and I know you guys are going to be super happy for me because I am on cloud 9. First of all is the fact that we are in this trade with the inner circle. Very simple trade, right? We'll see we have a trend line, we have a support area there. Market has come into our point of interest. If it breaks below this trend line and closes outside of it, then the setup is invalidated. It obviously will hit our stop loss. We have currently hit our first profit target, as you have just seen there. But like I said, something way more exciting is happening right now. I have just passed my funded next account. Oh gosh, I know just yesterday I was talking and complaining to you guys about how they've given me that warning and everything, but let's just look at it right now. As you can see, the 5% profit target has been hit right there. Pause, and at this point I'm currently just waiting for them to send my live account details. That means we are funded plus $100,000, meaning we are now at $500,000 in prop firm funding, guys. I remember it's a couple of months ago when I made this video, I said that I am going to get $2 million in prop firm funding. Right now, we've just hit the 500,000 milestone, and it feels amazing, right? I'm happy. And I'm actually from right now going to take a different approach to the whole thing because of the crazy rules and everything. You're going to see the videos. I'm going to change the approach that I have right now and just go for a much bigger account on a different prop firm so that we can just hit our profit target as soon as possible. And also tonight we're gonna go karting with my little brother. He absolutely loves that, and also I like speed, right? I like need for speed, so all of that racing and adrenaline. The other time we passed through this local park, here's the clip. Oh my god, oh gosh, I want to scream, I'm not scared. They'll turn me into a meme. And did you see how we were both screaming like crazy? And when I'm on these rides, I'm always screaming like an abnormal person. So my brother was actually more scared than I was. Yes, and I was talking so much so that we could hit our 100 pip profit target in the inner circle. We are plus 100 pips for the day. Super excited. Let me just update the inner circle right now. And I'll pick up the vlog when we go out, or I was saying that we are not allowed to actually vlog inside there because you're obviously on a cart and you can't really be racing and recording on your phone. No, it's so crazy when you're trading multiple accounts because whilst we have hit that target, I'm also on a live account on 10 trade. As you can see on the 10 trade account, this is what we're currently looking like. I'm actually going to close this trade and request for a withdrawal because I normally request that's the trade right there. I normally request for a withdrawal every time we hit 1,000. Every time we hit $1,000, as you can see, $1,174. I'm going to request for this payout with 10 trade. Actually, I've requested withdrawals 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Done withdrawal request, and currently it is still pending. So we'll just wait for that to get processed, and when it's done, I'll let you guys know. Also, I'm currently trading on this funded trader scale account, as you can see right there. But then the thing is, I'm only limited to making $1,000 a day, so I can respect that crazy 40% consistency rule. It's ridiculous. But anyway, I was in drawdown on this account, and with this trades I just recovered from drawdown, and now I think I have to make like $5,000 here to be able to request for a payout, and that's just crazy, honestly. It's not yet even like 1 hour after I requested the withdrawal, and guess what we have? Trade has already processed my withdrawal there, as you can see. Yes, and the account is reset to its $90,000 balance. That was so fast, as you can see. Withdrawal request there is already done. This is the crazy part here. Withdrawal fee of 1%. Like, are y'all playing with me? Funded trader profit approved. This is the one that I just made right now, and it's currently pending, and the amount $800. I am not going to cancel it, of course. All right, so that's around, let's just say 1 hour later, and yeah, you can see we're up 200 pips right now, plus $800 on this account. And this is the trade. We have moved really good, really nicely. This is quite fast for normally, like what we normally get. It has moved really fast. So I'm about to update the inner circle right now to take partial profits. Yes, sir. Plus 200 pips in the inner circle, as you can see right over there. I shared this trade with the free signal group. I gave it right at this point, as you can see. This was the setup. I gave it right here, as clear as day. You see the entry point and everything right at the gap right here. Drop into this point, and then we'll shoot up to the top. So I'm about to share it with them right now. Good morning, beautiful traders. Okay, it's a lovely Sunday, and yes, I am not at home. I'm actually having a layover right now. I have my next flight in, let's just say a couple of hours, right? That's at 16:20. That's when I have my next flight. So I know I was super excited when I was making the videos throughout the week, you know, telling you guys about how I had paused my funded next account and I was on cloud 9. But all of a sudden, like, I have paused the account. I'm waiting. They sent me this email talking about I was using, you know, I'm a US resident or VPS and all of those type of things, you know. Honestly, I just don't know at this point. So I did respond. This was my response to them, and they said that I have to wait. They're reviewing the information. It's a complicated case and all of those things. So I did see that they don't really allow people to use VPS. And I don't know, I mean, to even just go on YouTube when you are in this country, you have to use things like VPN. You have to use a VPS, you know, because you just can't access some of these applications and stuff like that. So after I've sent the required documents and evidence that I'm actually not trading from a restricted country, I hope this would be resolved before we start trading, maybe preferably today. And by the time opens tomorrow, Monday, I really want to have my account to start trading, and I just don't want any complications with these problems, because actually trading consistently, phase 1, phase 2, passing those things and just sticking to your rules is not like an easy thing, right? If it was so easy, then everyone would actually do that. So I would be really disappointed if they take that account away from me just because of something like this, right? But anyway, remember I said at the beginning of the video that at the end of the day, these problems, they always just do what they want, right? So it's their rules and it's everything. We just have to take it however way it is. But if I am being honest, I'm not like in the best of moods right now because of that. But if you're new to my channel for the first time, welcome. We trade the NASDAQ over here. If you're returning, welcome back. You're new with up. Don't forget to hit that like button, turn your post notifications, and subscribe to the channel. Right now, I just decided to do the weekly analysis because I won't be able to do that as soon as I, you know, start traveling and transiting and all of those things. But remember, I said comment down below where you guys think which country I'm actually going to this time around. And I'm sure as hell you know what happened on Friday when that whole crazy tariff 100% tariff news or whatever on China just dropped, and the market just started to crash down, which was absolutely ridiculous. The market just smashed through each and every single limit order that I had triggering everything. It would trigger a limit order, trigger a stop loss, trigger a limit order, and trigger a stop loss. It was brutal. But that is why you should always have a stop loss, right? You should always have a stop loss. And we pretty much just gave back to the market the $800 that it had given us at the beginning with that US30 trade. We just gave that right back. And I'm currently like at $9,800. So I'm minus $200 for the week. But I'm happy that my other accounts, they did pretty well. I didn't actually have limit orders on those accounts. It was only in my personal account that I had these orders. So without wasting so much time, we're just going to go straight onto our economy calendar. At this point, reading news doesn't even matter anymore because it's just a matter of someone just saying whatever they want and then the market just reacting, and you know, you understand what it is. We're going to have Mr. Powell speaking on Tuesday. Monday, we don't have news. We have core CPI on Wednesday. Then we have NFP on Friday, right? We're going to have NFP on Friday. The week is going to be crazy. In short, like every single day except Monday is going to have news, and you really want to be careful looking at these things because it's going to fluctuate a lot. I really like trading when there's volatility, but not all of a sudden. I want to be prepared for the volatility to happen in the market, unlike what it just did for us on Friday. Now, as you can see, this is madness. What we're having here is absolute madness, right? Where the market just spikes down. I was watching a little clip, this video right here. You should go and check it out if you actually want to understand what's happening in this market. It's just like 7 minutes. Remember, me and you, we don't have the ability to move the market on our $1,000 account. It needs people that are having these $80 million to actually push the market, right? Which is exactly what happened. And yeah, currently by price action, technical analysis, you can clearly see that right now as we speak, sellers are in control of this market. This is a crazy drop that we've had here, and honestly there's going to be a high chance of me just saying that we have to wait because you don't just jump in. The market is falling. Like, this is what they call a falling knife. You don't want to just catch a falling knife. We are back to those all-time highs. Remember the ones that were not yet retested. We are back right there. But look at the candlestick that we used to go back. This is a big bearish engulfing candle. It's engulfing this whole candlestick. If you put it right here, it consumes it. So it's a seller's market, right? So this is going to be our support, our first support area on lower time frames. Then our second support area is going to be, it's going to look something like that. And to understand the depth of what is happening here, we're now going to say that on the daily time frame, we try and pull out a little trend line. Trend lines and price actions, they work when the market is stable, when the price is doing things that the price is supposed to do, right? Right now, this is more of fundamentals. We have to actually step back. So we see price action telling us that we can now step into the market, right? I'm never going to go against the trend. You already know that, right? So if we clone this trend line right here and then accommodate everything that we left out, you can see that we have fallen into a good zone, right? This is our area of interest. Now in this area, we want to see US30 reacting and rejecting off of this line right here, right? So we are saying that we want to see good price action at this area here. We don't want to see the market breaking out of this trend line. The moment it breaks out, closes outside, it's going to just do the exact same thing that it did here and then just drop probably to our next point of interest. The same goes for NASDAQ. No, flip. I just deleted my indicators, man. Anyway, I want to delete the drawings, and yeah, the same goes for the NASDAQ, minus the fact that on NASDAQ, we have not yet gotten to the all-time highs that need to be retested, right? So for that reason, there might still be a really big chance for NASDAQ to still drop and go back to around about these areas. And we want to be careful for that, right? If the market can just move with this crazy momentum candlestick, there's nothing at this point that it cannot do. If I have more than 2 support areas, I want to use a Fibonacci retracement. So that's kind of telling me that this support area would hold stronger, such that I want to always have 2 support areas. So I would look at this one and the one that might hold stronger. So my first attempt will be right here and the second attempt right at this level, making this one invalid until I see anything otherwise. And there's a high chance that they might just step in for maybe 1 or 2 days, and then they get to this level and form some sort of resistance here. And then after that, then they drop right back like this. When everyone is just comfortable, then they drop the market to that level. So we're going to wait and be patient on that NASDAQ trade. In the mentorship group here, we were talking about this trade. You see the NASDAQ disrespected. This is US30, right? Disrespected both areas because of that crazy news. But you see the setup was absolutely a good one. And then NASDAQ, same thing, but then still tariffs and all, and then the gold trade that I'm talking about, which is right here. You see that point of interest? It was an absolute good one. You see that it just then bounced off of this level and has gone up. We're expecting gold to go back to the all-time highs as usual. In this time of crisis, gold normally then just breaks out of these levels and actually still pushes up. Now, for the first time in history, we're having gold sitting, well, it did go above $4,000 per ounce of gold. That's the first time, right? That all-time highs on gold. And it seems like it's actually going to go to 5,000 at this point. Did also have a ridiculous drop on Bitcoin. Just look at this. When it had gone over to around 25,000, dropped back to almost 100,000. Just look at this type of movement. I think we should leave Bitcoin for now. Let's not tamper with Bitcoin because it's a lot more volatile and stuff like that. But yes, that is it for the weekly analysis. We are going to really exercise patience here unless you're scalping, going in and out, and obviously risking whatever you afford to lose, right? And one little tip that I can give you guys from the books that I've been reading or the videos I watch or from the people that I talk to and stuff like that, and also from experience, is whenever you take a trade, you should understand how much money you want to lose before you actually go into the trade. It doesn't matter how accurate that analysis is or whatever you think about the analysis, right? Always weigh the ability of your account to withstand drawdown. Is your account capable of, when the market goes into drawdown, will it be able to hold the number of trades that you have if it hits stop loss, right? Then if the answer is yes, then you actually go into the trade. If the answer is no, that is not an A+ setup. You just have to let it go. But I'm super excited for the next week, and I think I'll be trading less because I'm actually traveling, remember, and I don't know if I would have enough time to be on charts, but I'll be letting you guys know in the Telegram group, so make sure you join it. If you're not in it, check, the link is in the description below. And nothing complicated for the weekly analysis. Now, if you did enjoy this video and you found the breakdown helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, turn your post notifications, and subscribe to the channel. You feel me? With that, it's been Tino, and I'll see you guys in the next lit video. Love you guys.